Hey YouTube, this is Marita and welcome to the Nurse Lounge. Today we're not going to discuss anything nursing, but we're going to discuss beauty. So, if you read from the title, today is Best of Beauty 2018 Drugstore Edition. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump right in, but I want to go ahead and tell you that I do not have everything from the drugstore in every category when it comes to either skincare or makeup. I pretty much use the higher end products for things that I happen to like, but there are a few things that are my go to when it comes to everyday looks that I want to use using drugstore products. So let's jump right in. And the things that I skip is because I don't use a drugstore version of those items. So we're gonna jump right in with first skincare in terms of how I clean my face. So when I'm not wanted to use my Boscia, I am using the L'Oreal Pure Clay Cleanser Exfoliate Refine Clay to Mousse. It removes everyday impurities such as dirt, oil, and pollution. It has 3 pure clays, algae, and red algae. And this is what I use. You can see that it's almost gone. I like this one. After I do that, or if I'm feeling like I need to kind of help with the pores in my nose or my T-zone area, I use the Soap and Glory T-zone Detox Scrub. And it's meant to be used in your T-zone only because it has those little fine, like, it says it has a microderm mud and multi-fruit acids that help you do like a facial scrub to kind of get those impurities off and kind of you do the exfoliation that you need to do to kind of unclog those pores. It's meant for the T-zone. However, I've been known to just rub it all over my face, not just the T-zone, and it really, really works. This is some good stuff. You should try this. When it comes to moisturizers, I happen to use the L'Oreal Hydra Genius for oily skin moisturizer. It's a daily moisturizer. So even if you have oily skin, you still need to have moisturized skin. So you want to use something like this. This is nice. I like the fact that they have ones that say for oil, I don't know if you can see that, for oily skin. They actually have one for normal skin as well, but I use this one for oily skin. After I brush my teeth, I typically like to put some type of lip balm or some type of something on my lip so that while I am doing the rest of my makeup, this lip balm can help moisturize my lips to prepare them for whatever lip gloss or lipstick I happen to use. And this one happens to be the Milani Keep It Smooth Luxe Lip Treatment. It's really to be used after you use their sugar scrub. And this is supposed to be the Sugar Smooth. But I don't really use the sugar scrub. I just simply put this on again after I brush my teeth. And so I will use this. It's called Milani. I will use this right after I brush my teeth so to be ready. My lips will be ready for when I need to put my lip gloss or lipstick on. When it comes to primers, I happen to like this NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop primer that came out with the foundation that I happen to have. I really like this primer because it is sticky. If you watch my Best of Beauty 2018 high-end edition, you would have heard me mention that I happen to like sticky primers. And I like them because of the fact that it seems like it really helps the foundation adhere to the face. And I really like that. And as I said with that primer, if you just take this primer and squeeze it and just kind of rub it into your face, it will bead up or roll up on you. So I tend to just take these primers, and put it into my hand and just pat it into my face so that way it doesn't bead up. All right, next we have our eyeshadows. So when it comes to eyebrows, I only use the Benefit Precisely eyebrow, so I don't have a drugstore for that. So for eyeshadows, my go-to here lately has been the Profusion palettes. People have been sleeping on this, and myself being included. I did not realize how pigmented they were. But I have 3, I only have 2 here with me right now, but this is the Profusion Cosmetics Pro Pigment. And then my favorite, because I happen to like these kind of colors, is the Siennas. So I really like this one. I use this one almost on a daily basis. And I'm really into more of a natural look. You will not see me use, that's what they look like. You will not see me use a lot of bright colors. I'm more of a natural girl, so you will just see that. Now, this Pro Pigment does have some purples and some a hot pink in here, and I do like it. You may see me wear some of this more so in the summertime, but for the most part, I'm pretty much geared toward these colors right here, right through here are some of my favorites. So that's what I like for eyeshadow. When it comes to concealers, I am pretty cheap. I like this LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I am in the color, or I use the color Fawn, I want to say this is. And I use this for, believe it or not, to carve my brows. I take that tip right there, and I simply just take this and squeeze a little bit out, and I use it to kind of carve right up under my brows and the top of my brow. And then I take a flattened Q-tip, or like a beauty, you know, Q-tip thing, and I actually just kind of line it up and get the excess off. But this is what I use actually to carve my brows. In addition to that, from time to time, I will use this for like under eye, and I will use for conceal as well when I'm concealing, which I don't conceal that much, to be honest with you. I will use this more so for my brows. All right, now we're moving on to foundations. Now, my favorite, my holy grail foundation from Drugstore is this Revlon Color Stay. You can see I've been using it. Color Stay foundation is for combination oily skin, and the color is 400 Caramel. And that's pretty much the color I am in most foundations, is caramel. So this is the color that I use. I happen to love this one. I can wear this all day, and pretty much, when I say all day, I mean like 10 to 12 hours. And pretty much look flawless. Sorry. Flawless for the most part. I don't have to do a lot of blotting throughout the day with this one. This is what I wear to work if I'm going to wear it to work. If I'm not really getting, you know, spiffy or looking good for a certain reason, then I will use some of my higher end, depending on where I'm going. So if I'm going to be gone for a couple of hours, I'm going to use something that maybe is a little bit more dewy because I happen to like that. But when it comes to like more so long wear, I have to wear something that's matte, so that I can, the longevity of the foundation will work for me throughout the day. I have two more that I like. And this one is, again, didn't come out last year. These are just things that I happen to be using in the year of 2018. Is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. And it has broad spectrum SPF 20. And I happen to like this. And this is the color Classic Tan. It is lightweight. It can be full coverage. It is oil-free, so I really do like this one. You can see all the messy top that I have here. It does have a pump, which I definitely love. I love all foundations with pumps. It makes my life so much easier. This one has a pump. And then my third one that I have that is Drugstore that I love is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. And my color is Nutmeg. It took me a while to figure out which color was mine, but this one is Nutmeg, and of course it has a pump. And I like this as well. And it helps me stay matte throughout the day. All right, let's move on now to kind of like loose powders. I really don't have a lot of loose powders that I like regarding Drugstore, but the one that I did find that I learned about early on, probably in 2017, was this Airspun right here. You can get this at Walmart. Well, I know at Walmart. I'm not sure where else you can get it. It smells really good. I like the way it smells. The only problem with this is, it smells good. Only problem with this is you can, well, you can't see, but it kind of makes a mess. So you have to be careful when you're using this loose powder. And it does have flashback. So you cannot, if you're taking pictures that day, this is not the one you want to use. But if you're not taking pictures, this is good. I took pictures with this one day, and you could just see where I looked kind of ashened, and it was not a good look. So again, this right here, good to use if you're not taking pictures, but if you are, you need something else, not this. All right, so when it comes to highlight, I happen to like the Master Chrome by Maybelline. This is the color Molten Rose Gold. And I have the one they first came out with. I like that one too. I just can't find it at the moment. I like this one as my highlight. It again is the Master Chrome Molten Rose Gold Metallic Highlighter Illuminator. And I typically use it, you know, right through here, sometimes the bridge of my nose and on my temples, and sometimes up from my forehead. But I love to be lit, so to speak. So I like highlighters. All right, now it's time to set my makeup. I don't have a bronzer that I like to use that is drugstore. I haven't found one. If you have suggestions for me that meets my skin tone that's going to be darker, leave a comment below. But for the most part, I don't have a bronzer or any other setting powders that I like. When it comes to setting sprays, I happen to like the Milani Make It Last setting spray. And I heard they have a new one that is a matte. It makes you matte setting spray. That one I have to try. But I have bought like 3 of these. I do like the Milani Make It Last setting spray. It says you can prime, correct, and set, and it claims to have a 16-hour wear. I have not worn makeup for 16 hours. The longest I've probably worn is maybe 12. And I'm very oily, so I'm going to have oil breakthrough at any point anyway. But I will say that I do happen to like this one as a setting spray, and I keep this one in my travel bag. All right, now we're going to move on to mascara. So when it comes to mascara, I don't do lashes. I mentioned that in the high-end one, Best of Beauty high-end, that I don't do lashes. I just simply wear mascara. I happen to like 2 of them. This one is the Maybelline, the Falsies Push-Up Angel mascara. And the wand looks like this. So if you can see where the wand just has those little teeth looking things, whatever they are. And I really like them because I can just take them and just kind of comb through, if you will, my eyelashes. I kind of like a natural look, and being a registered nurse, not that this has anything to do with anything, I just like to keep it simple when I'm going to work. So I really don't have time to fool with lashes, to deal with a lot of makeup. I just simply put something like this on and keep it moving. My other one that I go to, I purchased this at Walgreens of all places. It's called the Ardell Double Up Volumizing Mascara. So you know about the Ardell lashes. This is just a mascara that's called the Double Up Volumizing Mascara. And I purchased this at Walgreens for maybe like $14 or so. And as you can see, it has the brush wand, and it kind of bends down. Can you see that? It bends down. And I like that because it helps you, again, get to those, you know, outer lashes and then those inner lashes and things like that. I typically use another brand, MAC, matter of fact, for my bottom lashes if I'm going to do anything to my bottom lashes. But those are the 2 mascaras. Now, when it comes to lips, I am a lipstick lip gloss junkie. I have a huge box of lip glosses and lipsticks, and I can never have too many. So with that being said, I want to show you a few of my favorites. These are not all inclusive by no means, because I love lip glosses and lipsticks. And to be honest with you, I actually wear more lipsticks or lip glosses from the drugstore than I do high end when it comes to things like that. For skincare, I do more skincare on the high end side. When it comes to things like lipsticks and lip glosses, I usually use more of the drugstore ones. So let's go ahead and jump right into those. I happen to love a few of the Milani lip Amore Shine liquid lip colors. And so I have this one, which is kind of like a let's see, kind of like a pinky nude. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, some swatches real quick, so to show you what they look like on my skin. And then I have another one. This color is called Temptation. It's number 5. I'm going to do another swatch here, and you'll see that like pretty much all the colors I have, you're like, I don't see the difference. But I happen to like these colors. And this one's called number 4, Foxy Sexy. And again, this is more of a pinky nude. And these are those colors. So you can see right there what they look like on my skin. The first one is the, hold on, Number 2 is at the top. This one right here, is called Tenderness. Then the next one was number 5, which is called Temptation. And then the third one was Foxy Sexy, which is 4. So I happen to like these colors on a day-to-day basis. This is what I wear when I'm going day in and day out. Then I have a few from, well, I have one to show you from NYX. I have quite a few from NYX or NYX, whatever you call it. But this one happens to be one of my favorites. It's called the NYX Slip Tease Lip Lacquer. And this is what it looks like. And this is in the color Camel. This is kind of like a terracotta color. I'm going to show you what this looks like over here on this side. This is what the wand looks like, the applicator. And let's see. So that's what this one looks like. Right here, right there. Terracotta color. If you're wondering, I'm right now wearing the Rihanna Unveil, the brown one. That's what I have on right now. I wore this in my other video and I just didn't change, but this one is the NYX. And then from ColourPop, I have several ColourPop lipsticks or lip glosses or whatever you want to call them. I have the mattes, the metallics, I have everything. So this one right here is the ColourPop Ultra Matte, and the color is Ariba. It's very pretty. It's a pretty red, and it does dry down. All these colors transfer, so it's not where you can say, oh, well, does any of them not transfer? They all transfer. But this is what I like, and that's this color right here. It's a very pretty red. When I'm feeling vibrant and want to wear red, this is kind of what I like to put on. It's very, very pretty and vibrant, very pretty on most skin tones, or no, all skin tones. But I love this one. And then what I wear on a, oh, I have one more NYX I forgot to show you. This NYX is actually an ombre lip duo. That's what the box says right here. And so this is what it looks like. It has like the darker color on this side. And then it has the color that you fill in the inside of your lip with this color. And then you just simply put your lips together and they kind of, you know, blend into the ombre effect. So that's what that looks like. And then what it's supposed to look like on your lips, here's a picture of the side of the box right here. That's what it's supposed to look like on your lips if you apply it correct. So I happen to love this. I use this. And my last one, this is my holy grail when it comes to every single day lip gloss. I have one in every purse, every bag, but I use the e.l.f., the Alyssa Ashley e.l.f. lip gloss, and it's in the color Nude Rose. This is what it looks like. You can only buy it online. I've never seen it in a store. This is what it looks like in its package right here. I have probably 10 of them. The very first time she launched this, it sold out, and it took so long to be restocked, so I end up buying, like every time I saw them restock, I'd buy 6 at a time. And now you can get them pretty regularly, so I have stopped buying them, but I have at least one on, I have like 10 more left before I run out and have to reorder some more. So this is, again, a lip gloss. It's a very pretty lip gloss. It has that doe foot applicator like that. And the color on this one, for me, it's really pretty on my lip, and it's right here. And I wear this every single day to work. I'm a nurse, a registered nurse. And so when it comes to something that I can apply easily to my lips and not have to worry about, you know, having a mirror and smearing it everywhere and getting on my teeth, it's this color right here. And so I really, really enjoy this color, and I wear this, like, again, I said, every single day to work. And I keep one in my pocket. I keep one in my purse. I have them on in my nurse bags. I have one in the car. So I have a lot of these open right now, where I just happen to love this one as for my skin. And some people who are women of color will say that this doesn't do anything for them. But I have to say it depends on what your lips skin tone is. So if you have more pigment in your lips, this is not going to look the same on you as it would someone who has more of a pinky lip. But for me, it's more like it enhances my natural lip color. I do have pigmented lips, especially the top lip is more pigmented than the bottom. But I still use this every single day and I love it. Okay, so last but not least, when it's finally time to take the makeup off. So we have did our cleansing, we put our makeup on, we are looking snatched. What do you use to take it off? My holy grail, I use this before I even use my Clinique cleansing balm, is this Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. It says it's all-in-one mattifying, removes makeup, cleanses, purifies pores, no rinse, no harsh rubbing for the face, lips, and eyes. And this is specifically for oily skin or sensitive skin. I love this. I keep this, I buy 3 or 4 of these at a time as well. I never want to run out of this, never. I no longer buy those cleansing wipes or makeup wipes anymore. The e.l.f. ones are good, but I don't buy those anymore since I've started using this. So I basically take this micellar water. You can see it has the little bubbles. You see that? I take this micellar water and put it on a cotton round and kind of saturate it, and then I just take it and clean my face. And to be honest with you, it gets your face so clean that you really don't have to wash your face afterwards. Now, should you? Yes. But me, myself, I'm usually lazy. So I always take my makeup off. I never leave it on. But after I finish with using this product right here, and it does good for your mascara as well, I typically am done for the night. I do not even worry with, washing my face after the fact, even though I should. So this completes my Best of Beauty 2018 products that I use from the drugstore on a go-to almost everyday basis that I'm not wearing the high-end products. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Please comment down below some of the products that you go to every day when it comes to drugstore. Or for my other video on the high-end, comment on that video which high-end products you think I should try that would benefit me. I do have oily skin, so be mindful of that. And just kind of let me know. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you coming by. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're old, thanks for coming back. Again, this channel is for nursing primarily. However, from time to time, I have to step away from nursing and do something a little bit more fun that I really enjoy doing, which is like the beauty type things. I'm really into makeup and things like that, and fashion and all. So with that being said, thank you so much. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you will know when another video uploads. Again, take care. Bye-bye.